Hello Aries, welcome to the Black-Hearted Oracle. Before we get started, I'd like to give thanks and reverence and homage to Mother Sustainer, Father Creator, and of course my beautiful ancestors. Now this is part 4 of your rod and staff reading, and this is dealing with your finances. So we'll just get right into the messages. Okay, the first message we have comes from the Blue Angel deck, and it's Queen of Air, independence, experience, realistic, witty, objective decision-making, clearing away all that no longer serves you, seeing the humor in a situation. From the Little Reminders deck, we have awareness, and it's when I focus on positive energy, I am aware that I attract more of it. Now we received 2 messages from you from the Earth Magic. And the first one is Full Moon, completion. It says, you can take pleasure in knowing that whatever you have been working towards has now reached its culmination. It may have been a relatively brief cycle or a much more extensive one. Yet regardless the length of time, you have arrived at a stage of completion. Let yourself feel the contentment and satisfaction of this accomplishment. It is like when you take a deep breath and reach the point where your lungs are pleasantly full and your body is ready to release that breath. It is important not to only enjoy this completion, but also to let go and allow yourself to relax. The second message we have comes from the same Earth Magic, and it's passion, and it's fire. And it says, in this card, a man is enacting an ancient ceremonial fire dance originating from Samoa, at one time performed to ignite the passion of warriors before battle. Fire can inspire other passions as well. We speak of being on fire or catching fire, phrases signifying that we possess an intense desire or enthusiasm for something. No wonder that passion has come to be associated with fire. What are your passions? What turns you on? What ignites that inner flame, that creative spark? When you feel devoid of passion, consider what is missing in your life. It is likely an absence of fire in your belly, something that makes your heart beat faster and quickens your breathing. Passion is not something that comes from outside of you. Although some events and circumstances can trigger it, it is an intensity of feeling, whether quietly experienced or enthusiastically expressed. This is too often associated exclusively with sexuality, which is certainly one way of experiencing it, yet it limits its meaning and demeans the broader possibilities. Open yourself to the truth of what you are passionate about and find means to express it. The second message we received 2 as well, come from the Chakra Oracle Wisdom deck, and the first message is confusion. And it says, when you are in the unknown, it may be a little uncomfortable to know that you are safe. Understand that your angels have brought you to this point. You may need more information at this time. Remain still and allow inspiration in. It will come. Through the willingness to be in confusion, we find clarity. There is nothing to solve. Meditation and quiet time will bring clarity. Can I see confusion as a good thing? Can I learn to let go of needing an immediate outcome? Allowing confusion, spiritual support, consequences of actions, finding love, clarity, support, and revelation. The meditation you can use to help with this confusion is close your eyes and visualize the room you are in. Focus on one object in the room. When you are relaxed, sense the presence of silver cloud. When the object is no longer visible in your mind's eye, relax even more, deeply, and breathe. You are in the place of not knowing. It is completely safe environment. Ask for the highest good, and this shall be revealed. The next one we have is passion. And that reads, this card indicates creative focus and an ability to ignite the passion necessary to manifest what you desire. The power of amber is that focused emotion can create anything, for it brings the gift of emotional discipline. You are correct to feel passionate about your position. Follow your instincts, for you know intuitively what is right for you. Are my daily actions supporting my real passion? What am I willing to stand for? Following your passion, being authentic, taking a stand for yourself, being acknowledged, feeling ostracized by family, friends, being emotionally centered, strong feminine energy, a happy outcome, passion, bravery, and royalty. The meditation you can use to invoke your passions, ask yourself the following questions. What is my greatest strength? What are my challenges? How do I serve others? How can I serve myself? What represents love in my life? Close your eyes and invite the Princess of Amber to take a walk with you. What does she reveal to you? As well, we received 2 messages from the animal medicine cards, and it's taken for granted, guard your personal space, trouble saying no, adjust rhythm and senses, boundaries, protection, empathy, protect yourself, defend your space. And it's number 28, and it's armadillo. And the second message from the animal medicines is 52, the Black Panther. And it is, don't fear your inner shadow or darkness. Acknowledge the shadow powers, great magic and power, protection, valor, courage, and determination. And then we have a message from the Shadow and Light deck for you, and it is Sea Storm, calm amid chaos. The sea storm being is following her intuition, and she will know what to do to make it home. She seems slightly in a trance and is using her inner wisdom and deep knowledge to swim home. She saw beings doing things that would lead to destruction. She has seen how their hubris led to this upheaval, and she now goes out in search of her new home. So too can you. You are surrounded by storms, wild moments, and a great deal of emotional drama at this time. The world you know may be changing in almost unrecognizable ways. There is destruction behind you, and you have left it in the past. But you are still searching for your new home. You will find it if you turn inwards and listen to the inner knowledge that will send you in the right direction. This is a time of upheaval and great change. If you tune into that deep inner voice and follow the radar you have built into your every cell, you will find the way home through all this chaos and wreckage. The old world is gone. The new world is yet to be found. Trust and follow the compass of your inner guidance. Listen, check in with your wisdom, then go in that direction. You are more adaptable, more flexible, and more able to survive than you know. Now, the last message that we have comes from the Black-Hearted Oracle, and it is Solid as a Rock, number 44. And it says, "Oh, how those roots run deep, like a tree planted by a steady river, not easily swayed come what may. You have come to a time in life that offers you a strong foundation, one built on your strength of character and determination. Your path is well laid before you. Trust the guidance you are receiving at this time. Move forward, listen to your inner nudges you will be receiving along the way. Keep moving forward. Be the mountain. Stand firm and resolute. Okay, Aries, so this is saying that whatever decisions you're making in your finances, now is a great time for you. Twice here, we have that you need to follow your passions. As well as here, is pretty much, and here. They're pretty much saying the same things. So whatever cycle that you're coming out of with the new moon, with the full moon energies, and moving into a time of newness that could be a little uncertain at this time because it's new and you haven't really worn yourself into it. It's saying trust the fact that the changes and the completions of whatever cycles were absolutely necessary. You know, do not fear the darker side of you. You have to learn to balance your shadow and your light side in order to make it through, especially in this type of world that we're living in. And you have to keep positive energy. You have to guard your heart and your mind because you're in a very, very creative time. Your passions are what's going to guide you, and you have to cut out these things that are not serving you. So if you are confused about what these passions are, it is time to go inside and really sit with yourself so that you can figure out what these passions are and run in those directions. Because, I mean, what I'm seeing here is so beautiful because it's telling you, like, whatever you had been through, like, it's come to a completion now, and you're at a point where you have a blank slate. Whatever it is that you're looking forward to manifest in this life, you can have it. It's up to you. Like this said, it's about your strength of character and your determination. You know, will you allow yourself to be taken by the waters, or will you search for that new home, that new person that you're growing into, the full you? This is a wonderful time, Aries, but you have to remember you can't take people for granted, and you can't be taken for granted, because this says defend your space. You have to protect yourself. You have to protect your aura. Cut out everything that is not serving you. Anything that is causing this confusion, it needs to go. Anything that is a threat to these positive energies that are bringing in you standing firmly in your passions, they all have to go. It's a time of completion for all those things. You have to stand firmly on your square. Okay, let's get into the second part of your reading. The message that I received from you from the Abundance Angel was gratitudeless. And it says, counting your blessings and feeling gratitude for what you already have helps you to be centered in your heart instead of fixated on worries in your mind. What and who are you grateful for right now? Keep focusing upon gratitude and you will discover the amazing generosity of this universe. When I receive that, I have sun. Your sun is watched over and protected as he explores his world. So if there's a sun in your life that you are worried about, it's telling you that don't be worried. You know, stay in a state of gratitude so that this sun can be protected and watched over. To further clarify, we received the Four of Wands and the World card. So this is saying that, you know, a happy home, and this is luck and money. This is the world. So an ending of a cycle, a completion, you know. So if you're having, as I said, again, if you're having a son, well, congratulations. But this is just, I don't know, I'm just getting that you should really be in a state of gratitude. Think about what you want with this son. You know, because it seems like a happy home and a change in a cycle is about to be upon you. But remember this gratitude list. When we focus on good things, we get more of them. This is obstacles and blocks are lifted. It says, all your good personal work and positive energy shift have overcome previous obstacles. The blocks are lifted away. You will now experience progress and forward movement with your projects. Stay centered in gratitude and ensure that your flow of abundance continues. Exactly. The gratitude, and remember that it said about your positive, the positive energies that you should try to maintain, because you're now, all the obstacles and blockages that you are experiencing are now being lifted. As long as you can stand on your square, keep standing on your square. Now, to clarify that, I received ask for what you want, and it says let the universe and other people know what you need. And to clarify the obstacles and blockage, I think I got the devil. And for this, I have the Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands is receiving good messages. The devil, this is saying you're going to get over whatever these devil energies are. Like, so if you were stuck in some form of lower energies that has been making you feel bound, because to me the devil is anything that tastes good, feels good, smells good, looks good, but in the end it destroys us. So you're overcoming these obstacles that this represents for you, and this is asking for what you want, and if you could do that, you'd get a good response from it. So don't be afraid to speak up and let people know what you want, because you have to be authentic with yourself. Remember, the Black-Hearted Oracle spoke solid as a rock about your strength of character and your determination. The third message is dreams of abundance, and it says, as you sleep, God, your angels, and your higher self are giving you divinely guided ideas, answers, and solutions. Be sure to record your dreams in a journal, because they contain valuable insights that will help you manifest your desires into reality. And again, we have the passion. We have to live out of our passion in order to manifest our dreams. Because if we're just chasing the bag, the bag is a great motivation and all, don't get me wrong. But if that is the sole purpose of chasing the bag, then it's kind of hard to find the fuel to continue when things get bumpy. To clarify that, we have healing, healed, healer. Healing energy surrounds you and the situation. So if you were facing financial constraints in this time frame, or if you are facing financial constraints in this time, you're going to be going through a healing. And then maybe when you have mastered your passions, you will be able to pass this knowledge down to your son. You'll give him the ability to be self-determining and to be independent and experienced and realistic, to know that these dreams and visions he needs to pursue for himself as well. To clarify, I received the Chariot, the Four of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. So you are steadily to move forward with these dreams. You know, remember this card spoke about mastering your shadow side. And this one spoke about defending yourself. So you are to master your dark and your light energies and have them move in unison so that you can achieve these dreams of abundance. And you're not going to want any of this combative argument. You know, this person is rushing into this person, but they have their hands folded. They're like, I have no time for what you're talking about. I'm thinking about my healing. I'm thinking about my abundance. I don't have time for petty betties. You understand? Or doubtful Toms or whatever you want to call them. Like, none of these low vibrational people or circumstances do you have time for. It's a time to move forward boldly and courageously towards these dreams of abundance and to heal whatever is in you that could inhibit this. The last message we received is pay yourself first. And it says, make yourself the most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you are paid. This loving form of self-care ensures that you will have savings to invest in your present and your future. And this says, let go. And it says, as you surrender the need to control, your relaxed energy rapidly attracts your desires. So if you're having a lack mentality of when you get paid that you can't take away any money out of your paycheck to put aside, what you have to remember is you're going to spend it anyway if you're in a lack mentality. So if you take it away and you hide it or you put it in something there you can't touch it, it's spent anyway. So you can't count it anymore. So just surrender to that. Pay yourself first. You know, see yourself as your most important financial obligation. And what we received with that is the Queen of Pentacles and the Three of Wands. So what this is saying is exactly, see yourself. Remember, this to me is her nest egg. This is her contemplating on future generations and the legacy that she is leaving behind. And please don't get caught up with me saying she. I mean, if you've watched me before, you should know me by now. I just speak according to the cards that I'm pulling, but these are just energies for me. Yeah, as I was saying, this person, okay, this person, she is thinking about her nest egg. She's thinking about the legacy that she's going to leave. But if she's constantly in a fear of lack, there's no legacy to leave, because everything that comes in is going to go right back out, because that's the energy that she's in. She's always going to have to be in a sense of need, because that's what she thinks about the most. You know, contemplate your divinity. And if you have set your ships out and you're waiting for the energies that you've put out to come back in, that's all that you need to do. Let go. Do not worry. Just know that you're doing the work. Know that you're sticking to your path. Know that you found your passions. Let go of any kind of confusion that would like to keep you stuck, you know, and be aware of the thoughts that you're thinking. Because your obstacles and blocks have been lifted. It is now a time of abundance. So again, this dreams of abundance. Let go of the outcome. But again, all your readings pretty much have this one theme running through it. And it's just, if you can master your emotions and you can master your thinking, you already have the passion. You already have the drive. Because, I mean, you're an Aries. That's what you guys do. you know? So just work on finding balance and being able to stand on your square and not being knocked off your square for anyone or anything. There's nothing wrong with being selfish. Matter of fact, I think it's absolutely necessary. Okay, now I hope this message finds you well, and I pray you find your higher self in the quiet places, and I pray that Mahat holds you in her loving grace. Ashe.